What is up, boys? I have a new free pick video out for the Monday Night Football games, and since there are two games, I have two picks for you guys that you need to lock in. And just doing a little quick weekend recap, I have not fully updated the VIP spreadsheet, so I'll go over that in tomorrow night's videos, but I'm going to go over some of the wins we had. We had another profitable weekend, which is the most important part. I believe we went up 7 units this weekend. Again, I'm going to confirm the math tomorrow. But we had these 10 times that hit. So this play right here, I already showed it off in the video yesterday. But then this play hit. We took the Dolphins duo, Skylar Thompson, Jalen Waddle, to both go under. This one cashed sweat free. And then we had this one, which was Fields and Pickens to go over. They destroyed it. And then Minshew and Bowers to go under. This one was a little sweaty. Aiden McConnell came in for the last drive of the game. So that's really the only reason why Minshew did not go over. We did have a play or two with him going over. So I make sure to, when I send out the plays to VIP, make sure I keep them balanced where we can profit, but we're not going to lose units. That's my most important thing. Now getting into what could have been, we could have been up 30 units tonight, which is really crazy to think about. These are the two games. I mean, these would have paid 10 times. And last possession of the game, I think it's like 2nd and 12 or something, and Kirk throws it for 10 yards right to Drake London. And he didn't throw the ball once after that. And those 10 yards got London over and got Kirk over by 1 yard. Real heartbreaker. But, you know, with every close win like this, you're going to have a close loss. And that's the game. You can't really pout about it. It is what it is. I had a slip that had him actually at 232. So if I locked it in earlier, or actually later, I would have been able to get this and it would have been a win, but Drake London still went over. So, you know, I'm not going to cry over spoiled milk. It is what it is, but that's how close we were to having a massive, massive weekend. And guys, let's just get right into the free pick. I'm hyped. We're up units. That's the most important part. Anyone who was in VIP profited today, and we're going to profit tonight for the Monday Night Football games. Real quick, on Chalkboard, if you use my code DOLLARS, you'll get a 100% deposit match up to $100. They did a ton of promos today. I think a lot of them hit, and they're giving out a free square every single day for the NFL season. So make sure to lock it in. You'll get a free square, a 100% match, and you'll get a bunch of promos in the future. And here are the two plays. Let's start off with this one. This is for the Jacksonville and Buffalo game. This is the first game for tomorrow's two-game slate. And just by watching the games today, a lot of overs were hitting by teams you would not expect to. Daniel Jones, Malik Neighbors, they went over. Malik Willis and his receivers for Green Bay, they went over their line. Kirk Cousins, as you saw, went over. A ton of overs went over for teams that, you know, you don't have the Pat Mahomes or the Lamars, these high-flying QBs with high lines. So this is, I think, a great spot for Trevor Lawrence to bounce back. He struggled against that Browns team, and I think he finished with 220 yards. And his favorite target or the most efficient receiver so far has been Brian Thomas. You can really, it's your choice if you want to choose Christian Kirk or Gabe Davis. I just don't like Kirk at all. He had -1 yards last game. So until he gets it together and shows some sort of connection with Lawrence, I'm staying far away from him. And Gabe Davis is really hit or miss. And I think Brian Thomas, he brings that explosiveness. He had 2 catches for 94 yards last week. So that says a lot. He can get this in 1 catch pretty easily. And then Dalton Kincaid. I mean, this line, in my opinion, should get bumped. Like, this is way too high. 17.5 for a guy who's still splitting snaps with the other tight end. And this is just, I think his high or his longest reception last game was 9 yards on 4 catches. 4 catches for 30 plus yards, but his long reception was 9 yards. So to have this at 18, pretty unlikely in my opinion. I'm liking the value on this. So this is the first play for the first game. I like these, but this is really where the money is at. This second game, I love any Bengals over in this game. This Washington Commanders defense is awful. It's awful. I don't know if Emmanuel Forbes is going to play, but whoever Jamar Chase lines up against, he's going to cook him. He's going to get into the end zone. I think this is the first time he gets into the end zone this season. I think having T. Higgins there, who's going to be healthy, is going to take less attention away on Chase, which is good, and should open him up, especially in the red zone against this vulnerable Commanders defense. And we're going to pair that with Joe Burrow, over 1.5 pass TDs. And then Terry McLaurin, I'm expecting him to be more involved in this offense, but he had 6 catches last week. So for this line to be at 3.5 is kind of crazy. He's the clear number 1 on this team. He's who Jaden Daniels is looking for underneath. And I do expect him to get more deep throws and more yards. I think he only had 22 last week. But for this line to be at 3.5, you have to take it for the receptions line. He's getting the volume. That's really all that matters. So I know he's going to have a good secondary up against him, but he's going to get targets. He's going to get catches. So make sure to lock both of these plays in. Again, this one's my favorite, but both of these are great plays. 1 unit each, and you get pretty much 4.5 and then 4.2 times your payout. Make sure you use promo code DALLAS. First of all, you'll get this deposit match. You'll get a free square. And if you send me a screenshot on Instagram, if you just DM me a screenshot of you using my code, I'll hook you up with a free month of VIP. And as I've said, we've not had a losing weekend so far. We went up 7 units this weekend, and it's not even done. We're going to make another 5 to 10 tomorrow, be up a good 15 to 17 units, finishing this week 3. So I'm super excited, and it's really easy to get the picks if you already have Chalkboard. All you got to do is click the first link in my bio. You're going to go to my winnable. You'll just scroll down, go to VIP picks. You can choose the weekly or monthly or annually, but I would go with the weekly or monthly. And I would just click subscribe. And I'm going to give you guys who are watching this video a promo code so you can get this for 50% off. It's promo code DALLAS. You're going to click apply, get it for 50% off. You can apply this to the monthly if you also want that. You can click DALLAS. Again, $80. And just like how I've said in the previous couple videos, you're going to make this profit back times 3 or 4 easily. Whoever or the people who were on the daily pass today, I made a video last night. It was $15 for the daily pass, and I said you're gonna 3 or 4 times your money. We 6 times our money today for those $15 bettors. So you can be a small bettor. You don't need to be throwing down $100. You can be a small bettor, and you're gonna make back all the money that you're paying for this subscription. But you don't even need to pay for that. All you got to do is shoot me a screenshot of you getting or using my promo code on Chalkboard or any of the other links in the description, and I'm going to hook you up with a free month. Super easy. So guys, that's it. Make sure to lock these plays in. And if you are not already following the gram at Dollar Tree Sports, I post these picks. I post more picks, more sports and fantasy football content so that you guys can stay updated. So go ahead and give me a follow. But yeah, that's it. You guys have a good one.